Good afternoon. Welcome to 44 News at noon. I'm Veronica DeKett. Developing news at noon. Officials tell us a juvenile was detained out of Pike County following a threat made on social media. 44 News anchor Tommy Mason joins us with the latest. Thanks, Tommy. Well, police are increasing patrols around Eastland Mall after an online threat. Officers are still investigating whether word of a possible shooting today is credible. The claim is putting people around the tri-state on edge, especially following a deadly weekend across the nation. Evansville police say they're not taking any chances, and online threats still have real-life consequences.
It would fall under 25 years in prison.
Right now, Evansville police are asking everyone to keep an eye out for anything that might seem suspicious in person and online. Well, switching gears, the first day of school is well underway as kids across the tri-state head back to school. And 44 News reporter Aaron Huber was with students getting an early start this morning. He joins us live in studio with more. Hey, Aaron. Thanks, Aaron. Well, bullying is a problem in many schools, but it's becoming a bigger issue online. With social media being so common in our everyday lives, it's hard for students to run from bullies. It's also harder for them to be caught. Bullying can lead to depression, anxiety, and even suicidal behavior. Many educators teach students and parents exactly how to handle bullying without turning to violence or self-harm. Henderson County Schools received a Project Aware grant for the upcoming school year. There will be 3 mental health counselors working in the schools to help students cope with whatever they're dealing with. And dozens of Indiana police departments are getting a little more money to increase traffic patrols around school bus stops. $380,000 will be split up among 39 police agencies over the next 2 months. Paoli, Indiana is the smallest town receiving additional funding. That town will get a little more than $1,000 to help increase school zone patrols. Violations are rampant in Indiana. 6,900 bus drivers reported more than 2,600 violations the last time state officials took a count. Well, you may have seen Kentucky State Police cars sitting in school zones across the area these last few weeks, but they're not out there to write tickets. Since the start of the school year means sharing the road with buses and even more drivers, KSP is hoping visibility will get people used to slowing down in school zones. It's a natural instinct for drivers to slow down when they see a police vehicle, but they also hope their presence will get people talking, warning others that troopers are watching.
School zones.
Troopers will be sitting in different school zones throughout the rest of the week when they're not on priority calls. It's a sign of the times. More parents are putting bulletproof backpacks on their back-to-school shopping list. Many stores are running out of the backpacks, which retail for $100 to $500. A Texas company, Survival.com, says it normally sells 100 of the backpacks a month. But in the wake of the 2 mass shootings this past weekend, it sold 300 in just the past few days. The backpacks are also on sale at Office Depot and Office Max. I wore my school bus yellow dress to remind people to slow down out there and be mindful this afternoon.
Exactly.
The school buses and the kiddos going to and from school today. So we want everybody to be safe on the first day of school and throughout the school year. Thanks for joining us. All your news and weather updates continue right now at WEVV.com. I'm Veronica DeKett.
And I'm Tommy Mason. Yeah, great night. Great fireworks display down there on the riverfront last night. But all is quiet this morning. A lot of folks have a big, long weekend, so I should be quiet.
It's quiet.
Chris
No, I'm just kidding.
Bono is standing by to check your report.
Thanks, Chris. In this morning's eye-opener, we're following several big stories.
Here's what you need to know to get your day started.
Well, a fun night of fireworks turned into a scary situation for one tri-state family after a little boy fell straight down into a sewer drain.
Yeah, 44 News.
Thank goodness that little boy got out safe. Well, the White House has a big decision to make today, whether to move past a Supreme Court ruling and add a citizenship question to next year's census.
Yeah, the administration.
7:38 the time this morning, and we're singing the blues today, but we're not sad. We're gearing up for the Burdett Blues Festival tomorrow at Burdett Park.
And our 44.
A 6.4 magnitude earthquake shook parts of Southern California Thursday.
And a sculpture of Egyptian.
2 ambitious businesswomen are giving new life to a former tri-state schoolhouse years after it was relocated, finding a new purpose for a property that's over 80 years old. Their efforts in what has been preserved since is the subject of this week's Tri-State Treasure. All right, well, the 4th of July would not be complete without Tommy's favorite thing, the annual Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest on Coney Island.
It is one of my favorites. Joey Jaws Chestnut ate 71 hot dogs and buns to win his 12th title, just a few hot dogs shy of breaking the record he set last year, 74. Mickey Sudu won the women's contest by eating 31 hot dogs. What a lady. The 33-year-old fell short of last year's total of 37 Frankfurters, but it earned her 6th consecutive title. They don't televise the ladies. I don't know why they don't do do that.
I had to look away.
That's even more fun if we got to see both of them. They broadcast this. It's a legitimate sport.
Both of them, yeah.
Both of them, and then they do this every year on ESPN. I just can't believe that's when it really got big.
And it's your third favorite sport to bet on.
Legal in Indiana.
I know. Indy 500.
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And Joey Chestnut.
Mm-hmm. And then I think the Olympics would fall somewhere in there.
Really?
Yeah.
No, not like the World Series
I like the odd things.
or
I like the odd things.
What about wrestling?
You cannot wager on wrestling. I'm sorry.
You can wager on anything. Stop lying.
No,
All right.
You cannot. The outcomes are predetermined.
Wager on this. From ostrich races to family fun, we're going inside the community with the best day ever for a long list of ways to have fun in the tri-state next. We can bet on that, I bet you.
Oh, yes.
Well, some of you got a head start on the weekend, but our entertainment insider says there is still lots of fun ahead. Hey, Gretchen.
Hey.
Nice to be back together on the couch for weekend events.
I was just going to say that. I was like, I missed you so much. You guys are about to have so much fun with us. All right, and there's so much happening Saturday that, you know what? We're along the beautiful Ohio. I think that's a great place to do yoga.
Yeah, and anywhere's a great place to do free yoga. So you know how I feel about that.
Speaking my language.
And it's one of the most hilarious days at Ellis Park. The camels and ostriches will race down the stretch vying for first place. Gates open at 10 a.m. with the first post at 12:50 p.m. Tommy, I guess we'll be betting on those races.
I don't know why they don't ask us to do it. I would give anything to race
do what?
to race on an ostrich. Yes.
That seems dangerous.
I don't care. I'm still about it.
She's
Bucket list it.
Thrill seeker.
And I love this. Brought to you by the letter B. The Bourbon Bench Brawl is happening at Nitro Fitness Saturday. This bench press competition also includes food vendors and same-day pass to Nitro Fitness. Get that with your $5 entry. So you can watch people working out.
Yeah, I was going to say, we can watch people.
And then we
can
pretend to work out.
Yeah.
All entry fees, donations, and money raised are for Hope Kids.
Our workout will be this.
Yes, you are.
Instead of this.
She speaks my language.
And there is a free city pool cookout at Rochelle Landers Park tomorrow, and the 4th annual Burdette Blues Festival. So 4 legendary blues bands, food vendors, and more in beautiful Burdette Park, all for only $8. And don't worry about too much sunshine. The pavilion is super shady.
And not in that Real Housewives way, in all the best way.
You mean actual shade, not shade.
Exactly.
Yes.
And fun fact, 2 of the bands that are performing have been previously Blues Artists of the Month here on 44 News, including one that's airing today.
Woohoo!
I know, right? Fun little coincidence. West Franklin Street's Library Lawn will be popping tomorrow night with a Maker's Market, a free movie, just a spoonful of sugar, Mary Poppins food trucks, and tons of activities. And 3 of Evansville Civic Theater's own Firecrackers present a one-night-only Readers Theater production of Edward Albee's Pulitzer Prize-winning play, 3 Tall Women.
Well, I'm not a tall woman, but this Pulitzer Prize-winning drama tells the tale of 3 women of different ages who talk about their lives and their relationships with their families. Gradually, it emerges that they may all be the same woman.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness. Tickets will not be sold for this event because admission will be on a donation basis of $10, so it's a win-win.
And popular Bob and Tom guest comedian Matt Holt returns to the stage at nowhere else but Pat Coslet's Simplicity Furniture does the first annual Mothers I'd Laugh For comedy contest. It's 100% free, and local singer-songwriter extraordinaire E. Bidendahl-Quist will open up with live music.
Fine. And also tonight, history and hauntings combine at the New Harmony Ghost Walks. Sunday is the Pat Benatar 40-year anniversary tour. Wow.
I know, 40 years. I can't even believe it. That makes me feel so old. And the Miss Southwest Indiana Pride Pageant is also that day. Find the city calendar, get out, and have
the best day ever.
Focused on family and the community. 44 News at the Westside Nut Club Fall Festival starts now.
Day 3 of the 98th annual Westside Nut Club Fall Festival is officially underway, and Franklin Street is already flooded with people coming down here to grab some lunch at one of the 137 booths down here on Franklin Street. Good afternoon. Welcome to 44 News at noon. I'm Veronica DeKett. We have a lot of Fall Festival fun to tell you about, but first we're going to switch gears for a moment and tell you about something serious that happened here last night. One nut clubber was sent to the hospital in serious condition after an ATV accident. Another nut clubber was driving that ATV. 44 News reporter Tyler Druin has more on this story. He spoke with EPD today. Tyler. Thanks for that update, Tyler. Well, we have more Fall Festival fun headed your way from Franklin Street, but for now, let's toss things back to Lauren in the studio with some more of your news of the day. Hey, Lauren.
Hey, Veronica.
Welcome back. Well, there are more than 130 booths to choose from on Franklin Street at the Fall Festival, and we want to give you a little sneak peek of what some of them have to offer. Right now, I'm with CEO of Evansville Rescue Mission, Tracy Gorman. They are booth number 136 this year, and you guys have some amazing stuff to offer. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks. It's good to be here, and yes, we do have amazing products to offer. Macaroni and cheese. How could you ever go wrong with macaroni and cheese?
And we'll talk about that in a second, right?
Absolutely.
So many mac and cheese options. But first, tell me a little bit about Evansville Rescue Mission. You know, most of the nonprofits that are on Franklin Street this week rely on this event throughout the year to get them through the year to continue doing their great work. So what do you guys do?
Absolutely. This is our 102nd year, and we will provide this year 300,000 meals and provide about 65,000 nightly bed spaces in our men's residence center. Right. And along with that, we have Camp Reveal. We have the Youth Care Center. We have a thrift store. I mean, we stay very, very busy, helping a lot of people.
Exactly. And this week is busy. You're also going to be getting ready for the Gobbler Gathering soon coming up too, right?
Yes, that's coming up next month, and we'll be giving away 2,300 70-pound food boxes. It is a day like no other on the calendar for us.
Oh, such a special day. I've been there to see it. They've got quite the operation going on. And speaking of that, in order to continue to serve people in the community the way you do, you need to be selling food at the Fall Festival. So you guys are featuring a slew of different macaroni and cheese combo kind of things. So why don't you tell me what your new item is this year that you have going on?
Well, the new item this year has eclipsed the others, in my opinion, as my favorite. This is the Fiesta Mac and Cheese. It's got delicious ground beef, corn chips, sour cream, taco sauce, on a bed of our amazing macaroni and cheese. So it is phenomenal.
I said really it was like a walking taco on mac and cheese.
It is. That's what it is.
But you guys also have so many different kinds of mac and cheese as well, and you have been, planning which new item you're going to have this year, right? Right.
Throughout the year, we've had taste tests, and our staff has brought ideas where they thought that, okay, this is going to be the new biggie, and some of them haven't been very big.
Yeah.
They've been a big flop. But this one made it through. Everybody loves it, and it's just been a really fun process.
You think it's impossible to mess up mac and cheese, but turns out it is.
Yeah, it absolutely can be done, I promise.
But don't worry, they're going to be selling the delicious ones. Your big favorite that everybody loves, your old favorite, the West Sider.
The West Side mac and cheese has pulled pork, grippos, barbecue sauce, and everybody just goes crazy over that with great reason. And then they have that with West Side water ski, and they're happy. So
awesome.
It's all good.
All right, well, thank you so much for stopping by. You guys are booth 136. Go check them out for lunch, dinner, throughout the week. It's a great cause. Right now, we will toss things over to Cam. It's such a beautiful day and more beautiful weather ahead. Right, Cam? And here's a live look at downtown Evansville on this Wednesday afternoon. You can see the Ferris wheel in the distance, but let's get you a closer look at Franklin Street today at the 98th Annual West Side Nut Club Fall Festival. I'm here with Cam, and we have our delicious Fall Festival treats that we're going to try in a little bit. I've got the Fiesta Bowl from Evansville Rescue Mission, booth 136. What do you got? You got a lot.
I've got Central United Methodist Church's booth 32. We've got chicken waffles, fried ravioli. We had a ribeye sandwich a little bit ago. Unfortunately, Travis, our production assistant, finished that all on his own. I told him not to, but he did it anyways. But that's okay. We don't blame him. You got to try some of this.
I'll try it. We'll try it at the end. First, tell us about this fabulous weather.
I tell you what, there's not much else to talk about, but how fabulous it is. Plenty of sunshine today, a high temperature right around 79. Tomorrow, a little bit warmer. Rain chances on Friday, so you'll want to get out over the next couple of days here. But all in all, beautiful forecast ahead. A big cool down on Saturday, a high of just 61.
Wow. Oh, my gosh. We're going to be shivering out at the 44 4K.
Yes.
All right, well, let's try these. I'll cheers.
I'll switch with you. How about that?
Okay.
I'll take the spoon.
All right,
guys.
All right, well, we'll be down here on 11th and Franklin all week long. Come say hi to us. We'll be handing out munchie maps. Have a great day, guys.